But you see, the kind of brains I have seen in the NDC, the MPP doesn't have it.
Some people will be Ankomo NDC. I'm telling you.
Oh, and say me pay Dr. Ayeni Asem too much. But who is like him in the MPP?
Me say brains are NDC one. Say one people more Ankomo NDC.
Say, and there are so many brains. Oye Lita, Nana Oye Bampo, your friend is saying, my girlfriend away Trinity, beautiful, a former Attorney General, Marietta. Sharp brain.
Sharp. Okay, sharp.
Who is in MPP like her? Who is in MPP like your friend is saying, Betty Moulds? Sharp brain. These are sharp brains. Momo lawyers are mudi amuchocho mudi Akuffo Addo. Hey, Akuffo Addo MPP lawyer penny pa. You can lawyer. We
Gabi.
Appear me can name me lawyer.
I want to be catch was it?
Yeah, me na appear me can. When the lawyer.
Yeah, omo kai news so to be catch. MPP akuku dem penny pa we do omo mo lawyer kese pa Gabi
we lawyer. Omo control exams no ma fail. They have to use dubious ways. They have to do all manner of things to the lawyers. Confess at the media to go invest that. Only undergrad certificate be a papa certificate. Now they are quite yellow. Oh, be a lawyer. We no any no mo tigana ha. Now mo can and me can. Why the MPP lawyer? What there was a sharp Bakudin.
But what touching on issues about human rights, and I don't know the kind of human rights on my pursuit for the last 7 years. But Mami Jebuma.
Yo, Kara. Adia me pese bidi kan eka. And then I don't want to be fair because I'm very much biased to that association, Ghana Bar Association. And irrespective of who is in charge, whether Senior Boafo or whoever is in charge, I think the Bar Association, it's a very useless institution as far as a democracy in Ghana is concerned. They are very useless. No matter which lawyers are involved in that institution, I see it as a very bogus institution and it has not lived up to its expectation. First of all, and we'll see what is Ghana Bar Association and its definition, should tell every Ghanaian say it is the most useless institution in this country. In fact, Motrimen Association of Ghana is more important than that institution. Gata Boys Institution Association of Ghana is more important than Ghana Bar Association. And for Senance Akuffo Addo appointee Samale. That association is more important than Ghana Bar Association. In fact, its uselessness is unheard of. It's historic and a legendary in the world. MPP. Everyone knows. And Obian himself association, Akuffo Addo is a part of the association. But you offer the certificate, you Obian me. Or a lawyer ni, and or part of this association. Association will be co-invested. That will be general. Kofi, as a TBD at you, or a part of this association. Do you want me to recognize such an association? Wait. It is a very useless association. Okay, I say be a time, papa. And I think, sir, obi an adwene mu oha or kasa o microphone mu ya na odwen se o mo mutie ni so adwene mu oha na obi an adwene mu odu or kasa o microphone mu a odwen se o mo mutie ni so adwene mu odu. Enti depending on who is talking, you can weigh how a person that tie for ehu na adwene fa. Who are you deceiving? Edru Akuffo Addo so de wo ye dialogue e won fichire. Edru Jomahama so de Mafa Totrobento and a move border road sign. Can he tell me Adia if he say Akuffo Addo be man penny or macho statement afa ho a nyansa wom ba kope? They should tell me just one. And then you can say lawyer for tie. Say lawyer for any person who so association no enye abodam association no matia. And your friend is saying animal farm association no matia. Okay, can kwasi same say. Ose obi carry obi baggage. Does he know the baggage that our tradition, the MPP tradition, would have carried along to form this party, MPP? JB Dankwa crowd, yes, why one of our traditional heads. JB Dankwa to train you Udini. Mamboya need to say JB Dankwa create make us a Dankwa Buzia Dumbo. Or Udini or no Kwame Nkrumah airport my way you know. Now or born or minor form. Or no crampo MP before create Maka say Dankwa Buzia Dumbo. Or Udini is her. Mamboya near the cartoons are women and proye, a woo yatete, or no crampo no. We say that baggage no MP can carry ye. I didn't know the past. Sa nipa miensa omuti SC Supreme Court wano enu ntina omude intentia SC NDC party na till date enu ntina me say me be man pani 1 hour me first reason why me be man pani say me degrade the kwa kodwi sa nipa miensa ni ti ato agu obi nye nipa nche obi Akuffo Addo ku nipa nwotwe ba association. When was the last time mutual statement for Akuffo Addo o wudi ni ne ho? But you have time to discuss Rollins. And the Nipa miensa tia kwa kosi Supreme Court. Nyankopon otwiaka mu ya moa. Moje nya adwuma.
Maneva asema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
Yes. Contrary to what people believe, the bar doesn't do that. Just that, you know, in this country we become so partisan that even at times people say names, people start assuming
the party by the name.
By the name. So those are allegations. But then what I always tell people is the difficulty we have, Bernard, is that because the NDC, it's well by their own constitution, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a successor of the PNDC. Just like a corporate takeover, where you take over the obligations and liabilities, because they believe in the ideals of June 4th, they have carried that baggage onto themselves. If you look at the bar, say from 2001, when there was really a break after President Rollins left, nobody can tell me that the bar has treated an NDC government under President Mills or President Mahama worse than maybe President Akuffo and President Addo. You get the point. So the point is, it is not correct. But Bernard, I'll also tell you something. At times, people should understand that there's a time for everything. One thing that the current president, I say these things, I mean, people can read what it has done is, every year, since President Akuffo Addo took over, that's from Benson Chupu's time, the president makes sure, when we send a request to him, we meet him.
That's Ghana Bar Association president on NDC. Now, as someone say, you know, Ghana Bar Association for Kache, and he said NDC is carrying PNDC baggage. So now I think NDC members, Ghana for the reason why NDC is being treated unfairly, because they are carrying PNDC baggage. And I don't know the baggage. Listowel will help us. Not we're breaking it down. And minim baggage kura PNDC wa Akuffo Addo any bine. So I will leave it for Listowel. Now you got here the second one, and on whether they have been quiet or not in the system. But make our man for say,
so Bernard,
CMG
using your own premise, then you have to start questioning the strategy of statements in this context. When I took office, I decided that, listen, so Bernard, using your own premise, then you have to start questioning the strategy of statements in this context. When I took office, I decided that, listen, do we want to make effect change, or we just want to be heard? That is the question. That was the dilemma. So I spoke to my national executive committee members that let's look at changing a bit of tack, because if you look at this Fourth Republic, maybe one of the most difficult conflicts that we had with the Dagbon crisis, but it was resolved through dialogue. It wasn't resolved through anything. If you look at what our eminent chiefs did, that's phenomenal. I mean, that's Nobel Prize stuff. So I said, okay, fine. Let's pursue the path of dialogue. And that required that we paid a courtesy call on security chiefs and other members. When these matters come, we would pursue dialogue. Because for me, Bernard, if there is something that the GB can be accused of, And I think that is one thing I'll raise my head, is that we've not taken advantage of the democratic structures to effect change. I want us to to commence more actions when there are infractions on human rights and achieving social justice. And that is exactly the precedent our ancients set for us. You realize that after 1993, when the Constitution came into effect, the GBA took a lot of matters to the Supreme Court to get orders that can be enforceable. Because for me, in a democracy, court orders can be enforced. If there is maybe an infringement of a human right, I would rather the GBA takes a public interest matter to court, get orders that can be, or pro bono services for the person, than issuing a statement, just putting out in that context, So we started dialogue. And one of the things that has happened is that we've pursued it. And you actually will be able to achieve change, but people may not hear it. And that maybe is it's one thing. But still, we've not taken away statements. And when we feel that our voice must be heard within that context. But now it's like a two-pronged strategy. Where it's dialogue, we pursue dialogue. Where it is where the statement, we show a statement.
Okay.
I know the problem is people are saying that. I think that's maybe where you're going. People are saying that we have not been fair to a particular political tradition.
Yes. The view is that
So Bernard.
Okay.
I know the problem is people are saying that. I think that's maybe where you're going. People are saying that we have not been fair to a particular political tradition.
Yes. The view is that
So Bernard.
Okay.
I know the problem is.
All right. Okay. So yeah. But what I see on issues about human rights, and I don't know the kind of human rights on my pursuit for the last 7 years. But
yo Kara, ade am pese bi di kan eka, and then I don't want to be fair because I'm very much biased to that association, Ghana Bar Association, and irrespective of who is in charge, whether Senior Boafo or whoever is in charge, I think the Bar Association, it's a very useless institution as far as a democracy in Ghana is concerned. They're very useless. No matter which lawyers are involved in that institution, I see it as a very bogus institution, and it has not lived up to its expectation. First of all, and we'll see what is Ghana Bar Association, and its definition, should tell every Ghanaian, say it is the most useless institution in this country. In fact, Montremen Association of Ghana is more important than that institution. Gata Boys Institution Association of Ghana is more important than Ghana Bar Association. And for Senator say Akuffo Addo appointee Samale. Association is more important than Ghana Bar Association. In fact, its uselessness is unheard of. It's historic and a legendary in the world. Its uselessness. What is an association that is supposed to have lawyers? They function in society. The first thing that any association like that should think of is to make sure say everything public good piano, they will stand tallest in terms of legal advocacies. Legal advocacies. That is what bar or legal association or lawyers association all over the world. The main duty say ama omo famra nya adwuma te say Akuffo Addo ya wo ye lawyer ni no omo betwi nanim ama sa lawyer for enkabom kuo no anim abanyam ama na be te say omo na ye omanfo ne kamafo wabra sebio intentia ne ebia ye friend say ye de asisisem edi wo yonku nipa ya under human rights activism no. It is the duty of a bar association to take charge of such a thing. Say, Mran, you better who the room, if you are someone saying, you know, to say, Mrano saying, ye year Juma, irrespective of whoever is in charge as president or whatever, no, I will say a dim Raya Juma or mine. And in a democracy, no, Nipan can who here pa, kasi, a lawyer ni. It's say, lawyer ni na a boama or more a man for no, etem Mrana see ye na obi ankoton sohwem. Enunti no se abai bi ba na ode emra ani sebu akwan so esisi ne manfo a the law association, the lawyers association no eye Ghana Bar Association in this matter no omo na wo senka omo ye oni bie kamafo anase obi a onim de ne kamafo because sebi ya ka e wo badwam say ignorance of the law is no excuse. Enunti no se kwabna me call law school na se obi akọ law school na se bi onim de wo mram na se ekoba se oye lawyer ni enunti no bibi ni a wo se me kodan no ma ne koka ma asema me a eni kwan se wo twen se bibi kura be kame e wo se time bia no obom ra hu da ruhwe ya bo afo sesen wonti Ghana hanom ne ye de Gregory afoko akotumu ayama ni bail yenya Greg bepem ne Greg da so dem o so wo ya den what the dialogue Yao, but you have lost your respect. You have lost the respect I had for you. Who the hell doing a diagro? Who your MPP ni? Who doesn't know? Who doesn't know your boyfriend is an MPP? There were champ of who doesn't know is an MPP. And senior boyfriend, when they name so we MPP ni. Everyone knows. And Obian himself association, Akuffo Addo so a part of the association. Baby, your father certificate, Obian me who hear me. Or your lawyer ni, and or you part of this association. Association will be co-invested. That will be general. Kofi, as I tell you, or a part of this association. Do you want me to recognize such an association? Wait, it is a very useless association. Okay, I say be a time, papa, and I think, sir, sir, obi an adwene mu oha, or kasa o microphone, where ya na odwen say o mo mutie ni so adwene mu oha. Ena obi an adwene mu odu or kasa o microphone mu a odwen say o mo mutie ni so adwene mu odu. Enti depending on who is talking no, you can weigh how a person that tie for who na adwene fa. Who are you deceiving? Edru Akuffo Addo so de wo ye dialogue e won fichire. Edru Jomahama so de mofa ayi totrobento ena mu border road mansan. Can he tell me adia if he say Akuffo Addo be mampani o macho statement afa ho a nyansa wom ba akopɛ. They should tell me just one. And then you say lawyer for tie. Say lawyer for ni person who so association no enye abodam association no matia. Ena eye your friend say animal farm association no matia. Okay, can kwasi same say. O say obi carry obi baggage. Does he know the baggage that our tradition, the MPP tradition, would have carried along to form this party, MPP? JB Dankwa so one of our traditional heads. JB Dankwa to train you wudini mamboye ni to say JB Dankwa create make us a Dankwa buzia dombo. O wudini a ono Kwame Nkrumah airport my way ye no. Na o born on mine form. Ono krampo MPP for create me aka say Dankwa buzia dombo. O wudini sa mamboye ni a ne ko to nsa we ma ne proye ewu ya tete ye. Ono krampo no we say that baggage no MPP carry ye. Ade enti na the past. Sa nipa miensa omuti esi Supreme Court no enu ntina omude ententia SCC NDC party na till date enu ntina me say me be man pani 1 hour me first reason why me be man pani say me degrade the kwa bi sa nipa miensa ni tiato egu obi nye nipa nchen obi Akuffo Addo aku nipa nwotwe ba association. When was the last time mutual statement for Akuffo Addo o wudi ni ho? But you have time to discuss Rollins. And the Nipa miensa tia kwa kosi Supreme Court. Nyankopon otwiaka mu ya moa FM. Moje nya adwuma. Yaku obi ba ya ono koto abakeke. Yaku no bepem na ba association. E issue statement ba ko pe. Na be catch me say, "O kasa o ya o dialogue. O dialogue triso no ba papa so." E moa. Ena akobi dan etina ebekaw aboa ena onyen etina. Oh, who nyansa say, and they are the nipa binom. Esan say, Omabusuafo, a pen and nima ye. na de tena ya boafo wo so so abusuafo ye yi a me mama be gina sia bonsa because what dream nya adwuma. What is the association importance in society? Akuffo Addo so there because he is a member of that bar, that useless bar association, you know. What they can say we are dialoguing.
So I think maybe
you are dialoguing.
I can say Bernard,
which baggage is worse? Which baggage is worse than Akuffo Addo in a democracy? What could nipa watch?
So I think Zenka Bernard Avle should have asked Yabuafo that question. Say also be carry will be baggage. The reason why I'm treating NDC unfairly is because they are carrying PNDC a baggage. Agreed. However, and that baggage bender Akuffo Addo asesa aswa yen ewo ye human rights because some of the issues in the PNDC carry say ogo kasema efa kunadu ho a ne abecho
unim
and Rebecca etimi or that IGP to go and
even in a civil your friend is saying defamation suit.
Yes.
Now a whole state and a prosecute.
Yeah.
And our association omo ka dey fa ho.
Yeah.
Moment me tell no ma judge for me ka say people have scandalized the court when they are rather scandalizing themselves. Lord judge here na say me ba ye ba association dey no ma ka fa ho. E ka manana poku me me te here ma me nko defraud obi na court frame na me say me ma. E ka beti the bar association o ma tro letter ten no ma nya omo so omo brofo e te say de omo ni BBC for nenam no ma beti radio so ene we yet Ghana hanum na so for Akuffo single-handedly ma muntie 3 for judgment en kwasi asema bar association kikan sabre no ene sanko for no mkoye sa data force for mkoye sa de no bar association de no mkafa
nothing
yaw Mamen can sem show. And yes, I will call law school next onim nyansa o. Fie nyansa a papa de tete o no. Fire adwuma o papa SK onim nyansa. Enwu papa ani mu asesa. Na ja jimi no. Ja jimi ni kwasa keke no. Unim ade ya na me tensu NDC for no ho. They don't want to ever believe in themselves.
Ogo kan on
What must I say? Why must you be a member of the bar association? This useless bar association. Abro bet matter wo de. Bar association, a MPP dia. If they don't know, it is an MPP institution. It's an MPP association. Omonko had the beginning of how Omote Ghana Bar Association. No more members that were part of the association. No more party affiliation. Now how they have governed the association till date.
And how they have conducted themselves.
What do I say? And uno, we are in their midst. They don't recognize you. They only put you there as a puppet, just so that it will be seen to be your friend is saying a bi-party something. NDC forum, MPP forum. Mon kote mo dear, I say your friend say Christian Council.
But you see,
MPP na tie
ya unim,
and we have to be blunt. In my politics, me person may be da, and it's a me MPP ni, but yen scheme against NDC for. Who scheme against NDC for no? Who scheme against Wawabusia for?
Yeah,
Wawunuano, but Wawa this year or Maya this year. Is the same best scheme against Obino and can scheme name Wagan and Nagan and Tumpong.
You see, the problem is, who raise here EBCC here? A young NDC for no is through the backlash, say, almost say. So when you look at their poster,
positive defiance.
Yes, when you look at NDC poster, Oma Baba Baye too timid.
I hate it.
And Oma Baye to say, unim say, Oka MPP ni kura sama na NDC ni for phone frewo po acho say we the men can. There are plenty. There are plenty.
You see, because but we are make us same way say NDC for your mo say abone ntwia onim na ho den. Hwe. NDC lawyer be a bench MPP lawyer
10 times.
MPP lawyer be anim say onim judge no. And a judge ni so MPP ni enti asem no say Chief Justice nkwa wo ho de a obekwa me scheme ade na akoto MPP judge anim. Esan so nim judge nti no obekwa akoma ne tefa na ye di asem na in his favor enu ti na ya MPP na hwe obi ti say gari ni ma akoye lawyer on timi trust sentence a onye mistake oye lawyer hwe wo de bobo MPP lawyers ni nyina bolist no hwani pa na me nim se wa ben pa wo akutampa na utimi ko gina court. Where did you come from to go to Kolebu? What boss say? When omo your lawyer for? Omo your lawyer, they can make a sentence without a mistake.
Also can say.
Where did you come from to go to Kolebu? We a grammarian. John Bull. MPP mu.
But one
the NDC should know themselves and divide and split it and let Ghanaians see the quality of lawyers the NDC has.
Simple.
As against the worst of and those who know the judges and those who know the law. Simple.
NDC fairly say, look.
And they should stop behaving like some hey, media, wait, is Kaniba and Kakanasem,
no. Some of us see a job, maybe Lydia and DC. Now, also see a job, my man. You bet jam you.
How? Some of you say, Akuffo Supreme Court. Now, is it not being biased against the system to begin with? Why are they Matthias? Why do you call them Matthias? Of what? Matthias of what? Of what? I send the sea, the Omunkwan, any power who I got the phone when they were Ghana. And you call, that's what busy your watchman. That's what watchman for also say. Yes, also, yeah, the watchman way, Akuffo see her. Now, a man near Mono. At Tabetina, there be why a judge. Asem Naba, Rollins, and ye, will be a support to Rollins, and Kwasasem no dear, and Akuffo or Mu here. It's a sad and very pitiful thing, but it does not make them more human than Omo Akuffo Addo. The two about association, now, what man way here. Akuffo Addo just as you want to discuss Rollins in public. What do I say? Nippon what you and the who here, eti, Obaso catches a Kwabra Japan. Your friends and papa no. Ni who here tell Nippon what you know, but
listen, TVB, something interesting. Kwabra Japan, papa no, more elogizing no. Kwabra Japan, no, Akuffo Addo in Cranton, chasing.
The paradox of life.
Only granted a chase.
The paradox of life.
So what is it?
What must say here? Adebakwanka was a bar association. They stand tall, and they say beer. They said they Pebu individually, on human rights.
Yeah,
Pebu went to court, the Supreme Court, won a case, and now every offense is bailable. Pebu landmark case. And think about association. No, come on, no. Say no. Let's do public good. Others I be boa ma ye nyina no ye te o mani mu a ye be hu lawyer so mfa so enti say wo sia lawyer utumi say papa we na enkofo mu na emre bi omo ka omo hu bo mu call court say ye say muso fa so ne say mu ye the most useless look amukra na uni me be kakra kwabra hwe so ye o ba be call law school ahun bompaye because ebe kakra lawyer ni so man fa so bie ma o my way baby e kono ye ni o makeka kono me kwafa lawyer he den wa bra me call higher snap baako kosua mienu
by say so the obodua 12 months o
12 months say
prison
so obodua
na
me ni ten bia ye born obedum say me be bodua na ma be na kam dem say
what them
na ni ten bia unim da bia jo kura ma okura wo atufari nyina aye o ansan wawu aprotite me na me zo kwasa asem so kwabra ya mani pebinu ma ye superior to other human in society and until say obi wo wa ye judge is so be fair no na waka asem ama enchirima be fa mu adwene no na wakoje adamude woni Akuffo Addo akoto kese osuwe ye ndisi ni enti ebi a oketia ye nti no fa asem
no but the point is the NDC say to me put you up a poster say look if you don't respect me I don't respect you.
Yes na munyai sa
no person say this ya the best here ni
but you say me be mo ti association bi be pem ne maintain ho asem bia na ma dada mo this very bogus institution Ghana Bar Association
and you see there's something unim e ma mo dada wo no wherever the MPP boys are the NDC boys wants to be seen around them having fun with them. They are our friends, so they can easily talk to them. Because only say association almost shall say and I'm call white party, pool party, white party. Young did lunch. Sell lunch cold room. Charlie, you see, it's animal we sell my own. Yes, and I say PNDC days, you know, say about also we say we are fine gentlemen.
No, my fine gentlemen.
We are fine gentlemen. We
are not gentlemen.
Me a fine gentleman. Me here Akuffo Addo MPP ni be catch us me a fine gentleman. Me a gentleman here today.
Who is more gentle than John Mahama?
Me a fine gentleman.
Akuffo Addo is a gentleman.
So I'm go say cold room lunch near the no man can say go masuma because I dey no mo come chance here no. And Kekebe break Ghana Bar Association
one time, because you see the kind of brains I have seen in the NDC. The MPP doesn't have it.
Some people will be on Komo NDC. I'm telling you.
Oh, enya say bia me pay Dr. Ayeni Asem too much. But who is like him in the MPP?
Me say brains are NDC one. Say one people more Komo NDC.
And there are so many brains. Oye Lita, Nana Oye Bampo, your friend is saying, my girlfriend our Trinity, beautiful, a former Attorney General, Marietta. Sharp brain. Who is in the MPP like her? Who is in the MPP like your friend is saying, Betty Moulds? Sharp brain. These are sharp brains. Momo lawyers are mudi amuchocho mudi Akuffo Addo hey Akuffo Addo MPP lawyer penny pa ye can lawyer we
Gabi
apia me kan na me lawyer
o want to be catch was
ya me na apia me kan when na lawyer
ya o kai news so to be can MPP akuku dem penny pa we do man mo ye lawyer kese pa Gabi
ye lawyer omo ko try exam say no ma fail they have to use dubious ways they have to do all manner of things to be lawyers. Kofi Asadi be there to go invest that. Only undergrad certificate bia, papa certificate na dey akwa yellow. O be lawyer. We num ene ye no mo te Ghana ha. Na o mo kan. And me kan when the MPP lawyer, wo dey wo so wo sharp ba ku din. Ba ku din. Ena na be a lawyer. We lawyer. We konkonte charge and bail lawyer. We na no bribo ahe. We lawyer.
Hey na dem fa ko
o ye lawyer
o ma me wo fa nyamba chechembe
nyamba chire
ye charge and bail ensase nko ensase mo adwuma
any ahemfo sem
ensase nko
charge and bail lawyers they only know the judges they don't know anything law mo boye bro they can't put conjugation they can't o siam na ni din koma so how did he become a lawyer? How did he? Because lawyer there e was say grammar e kan I was say we are expert in the language. I was say we are eloquent. At least I was say we are meticulous. That's what we are lawyer for. So sometimes, I want to believe, say, moving forward into the foreseeable future, no, a country like Ghana must not have one association of lawyers.
I'm a quarter a lawyer.
Well, a lawyer, we say no, if friends, liver, is it you need liver for? I'm a lawyer. As an oba, the stretch of the case is elasticating. Well,
we are improving. You are fast.
Run. Lawyer.
My classmate.
You take your time and just look through the list of Omo MPP for Omo lawyer for. Now, just oppose with NDC for a lawyer for. Well, they don't go far. Use one ministers, and you see the ones that are good, no, they don't have that unfettered or more my born in
no, but Akuffo Addo or Inyan brother.
They intimidate him. Obi on Inyan be will intimidate Akuffo Addo. Because if you say I will be in my bone, and then I must not put you up so that people will see that me my bone I will be. Upa, and it cuts across in terms of all the facets. Engineers, quality engineers, NDC for BBM. But Nentia, Nenchie, Enhu na ho den, ya na nkwasi ni small boy. It's
something natural.
It's sad.
You see, natural, but you can't discuss it in public.
Oh, media may discuss it. But media be no discuss.
Yes. Sometimes
you know, it has to do with baby. I ain't free banner. Me, Sesebi, me code day next year. Na me who be a wako where we invest. Na me day next year na me call no. Me timi recite poem. Na ono entimi recite poem na me who na oh wabon. Enu nti no aye te say ye kumase for ye akanfo no ye nimanu dwa. Ya boafu ka say o de say we out here ne brofo no.
But
Opa ma obi a oye NDC lawyer Emeye Bar Association president ne tie no na share how technical what must I say and sometimes you are only convinced to say on my way no
according F9 for them
a lot of them
F9
enka F the wo kra wo ha oh and they have eulogized themselves branding
almost that
we branding ho ti wo say onu kwa no o style o ma ye tro ne story enu nti no be ko o read portals as wa biama
obwa
wabon
nothing could be
wabon totally
and I know
but
Ghana were former Gabi guiding BBC akabe ayo Constable no rank.
Constable no rank. Yes. What you say? So
Constable no rank.
Media, I think say. Y'all comment, you know. Bufu sempa.
Yeah.
And you see, you be a.
And I would say NDC will pursue this matter because so ultimately catch them say all along mutai because
of the baggages. It's so sad, eh?
Yeah, it's so sad.
In this very civilized world, you still have a history to use it against your brother.
A free. Who
doesn't have a baggage?
Yeah.
Even individually, who doesn't have a baggage?
But Listo. Yeah, the two
and there's a bad president.
Yeah, the two that even can against the Rawlings regime. The AFRCPN is the break on my way. Am I stabilized? If you are other places. Am I stabilized by payment now? You don't talk about that. You are talking about excesses. And even under democratic rule, your excesses are airtime.
Rollins no ma wo sebi o kwabna ye nyina no sebi say businessman ye na djuma wagu no apino
and ABC
na ye koka na wo ya wutimi be ka baggages na na de Akuffo Addo ye ni na democracy onu kwa de na so ja abayo na je say Akuffo Addo de adjimia bodam in a democracy. Hey yo, you are able to say this in public. You are a disgrace. You are a big disgrace.
Mamen Cobra, Tom Choco, Simen Kante Ghana for you. I say,
David Kama, Mamen not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far, so good. Say, open online portal, what Ghana. Nipa share, Nipa follow, Nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.